Go. Hey, y'all. This is a pop up. I'm testing, and I was wondering how this program works if you just hit the go live button. I thought it would give me a chance to name this, but I guess not. We are live. So I hope you all are having a good day. Let me check my phone to see if I am actually live before I say anything. Wow. Okay, this that was quick. The reward Restream. It's been years since I've been on this platform, and they have changed a lot of things to make it better. Wow, this actually went directly to live. Wow. Okay, cool. Uh I hope you all can hear me. I'm in here tinkering. Yep, I can hear myself on my phone on the live. So, hi. I never do pop ups, but this is a pop up because the only way I could do this to test this is to go live to see how the live looks and how it works. Hey, Unbiased, thank you for being here. I am in here tinkering and touching stuff, and now I'm live. um, where is the chat? Oh, there it is. Okay, so this is something I haven't used in a long time. And I know a lot of you are like, what? 10 is not on EvMux? What's going on? What's going on? Well, if you want to know why, you're in the right place. I have had an issue, and my members know about this, and the two members that currently use EvMux, y'all know about this as well, but now I'm bringing it to everyone just in case some of you out there are thinking and trying to figure out which live streaming platform to use. Take it from someone, okay, come do mine. Take it from someone that has used a lot of live streaming platforms, some known, some popular, some unknown, some that are no longer here. For whatever reason, they're just no longer here. I've probably used them. But currently, within the last year, you all know I've been talking to you all about EvMux. And EvMux is great. It was a great platform. It does a lot of cool things, especially if you're a person that loves to make your live streams look different than a lot of other people. You want your live streams to be more custom to you. They give you a lot of features to be able to do that. However, I recently had an issue in my account with EvMux. And so if you're using any of these live streaming platforms, please, please, please do your own due diligence and always check your accounts. I received an email from them saying that my payment did not go through. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? So, you know how you can get emails in your email box and you're thinking, okay, this must be a scam. Hey, J3, welcome in. And you're thinking this must be a scam. What's going on? You've never had an issue with my payment. This has to be a scam. Just doesn't even seem right, right? So I, of course, didn't click on anything in the email. I go directly to the back office of my EvMux account. And when I get in there, to my surprise, there is a credit card that's listed there that's not my credit card. Matter of fact, I don't even own a credit card by this particular company that is showing. And I'm looking like, what is this? The ironic thing is, under that credit card is showing my credit card, which is just sitting there. It's not being charged. So I'm like, what's going on in here? So I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe my credit card has a virtual number that when you use it in a public platform such as EvMux or anything else, maybe it comes up as something else just as a security measure. So I go check. No, that is not the case. That card that was showing that it had been charged, that was denied, because on the card number, it has the last four of the card number, it has the type of card it is. It had the expiration date of this particular card that's not mine. And I'm looking at it like something is going on wrongly here. This is not my card. So no wonder it can't be charged. It's not my card. Why is it in my account? And why my card that's in my account is not being charged? Hey, Wanda, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. And so I'm sitting here. Let me see how this works. Let me click on something. Okay, so the chat does work. Cool. Okay. So I'm thinking to myself, with all the scams that's going on, I need to get up out of here. My actual card does not need to be here. So I immediately take my card down and changed and told them I downgraded, of course, to the free program over EvMux because I don't know what's going on in my back office with the card. Whose card is this? Where did this card come from? I didn't like what I saw. So I deleted my card that was there, went back down, downgraded to the free account, immediately alerted the members that are on my channel saying, hey guys, y'all know y'all get an exclusive. I know a couple of you all in here that are members are actually using this particular platform. Go right now and check your accounts. Something weird happened in my account. Go check your accounts just to be on the safe side. So those two members did, hey, Picture Me Crafting, how are you doing? Welcome in. So they went and checked their accounts. They said their accounts are fine and they're continuing to use the platform, which is great. Because like I said, I loved EvMux. Had no problem at all. But when that thing happened, look, every red flag in me just said beep, beep, beep. And I was like, yo, I got to find something else. That made me a little nervous. So yesterday, my apologies. I was using a platform that I have used for years, but I hadn't used it in a very long time since using EvMux. Because I was like, yo, EvMux is the cream of the crop. I'm good. I don't need nothing else. So when I closed my account, I said, man, I still need a live streaming platform. So I said, let me go back to Old Faithful. Hey, Robin, welcome in. Hey, Tamika Davis, welcome in. Good afternoon to you. And I was like, I need to find something. I still have to do live streams. So I head over and I said, okay, I've used OBS for years. Let me just go to OBS. Well, what I forgot was because I hadn't used OBS in such a long time, I had to do all the upgrades and the updates and everything to OBS, right? So days prior to yesterday, I had did all the updates to it. I deleted it because it started acting funky. I deleted it, started with a fresh new installation of OBS, thinking I'm good. Started building all my scenes, doing the things I needed to do to make the show look the way I want it to look. Well, you know, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen when you're live. So I went live yesterday. Everything was going good. And all of a sudden I heard my computer go, yank. And if you have a laptop or a computer, when something is working really hard on your system, you hear it. So I could hear my laptop going, hello, something's going funky over here. Okay. But, you know, God was using, God was moving. So I'm just trying to say, just stay focused, just stay focused. It'll be all right. It'll calm down in a minute. Well, it didn't. As I looked in the diagram on OBS, you can see your frames drop. You can see your CPU, your GPU. You can see all these different things. And I looked and it went red. And I was like, what the? It's never happened. Not since I've had this. This is a gaming laptop, okay? This is a smoking laptop. So I've never seen that happen. So I'm thinking, what's going on? I've concluded it either has to be one or two things. Windows itself, because Windows also had an update to come out, or the updates that OBS has done. Hey, Big Rooster, welcome in. Okay, you're saying, see, Big Rooster says, my OBS crashes every time I try to put a background pic. Everything else was going good. Here's what I did. And here's where tinkering can be a good thing and tinkering could be a bad thing. I was in YouTube University to see what the latest things that OBS could do, right? And I ran across someone says, oh, get the latest plugin. Y'all excuse me, my eye is really itchy right here. Get the latest plugin that allow you to go vertical, because y'all know YouTube with this whole vertical thing, right? So I was like, okay, cool. Let me get the plugin to go vertical. And then somebody else was like, oh, there's another plugin for OBS that allow you to bring your comments up on your screen. I was like, well, hello, why would I not do that, right? So I had the plugin for the comments going, and I had the plugin to go vertical. I was testing all of this stuff for the last 3 or 4 days, right? Just making all kind of stuff. Well, when I went live, even though I took down the plugin that allowed me to go vertical, it was not active on my screen at all. But when I went live yesterday, you all saw I was in vertical, and I was like, "What the? Why am I in vertical? On my screen, I'm not in vertical. I'm looking pretty much just like this. I'm not in vertical." But OBS got stuck. Hey, Anthony, welcome in. Welcome in. OBS got stuck. I don't know what happened. So after the live ended the way that it did, I was like, I am so over this. I'm so over this. So I was like, well, what am I going to do now? So I started to look at the next two platforms outside of EvMux. And so I looked at Streamyard, which I've used before. Obviously, I told you I've used a lot of things. And I looked at Restream, which is what I'm on now. Today, I opened up Restream. And so this is Restream. Y'all can tell me how it's looking, how I'm sounding. I haven't been on Restream probably about 2 or 3 years. It's been a while. So everything's new here to me because it's different. It looks completely different than it used to when I first started using Restream. And I always had an issue with Restream. There's always something. So you all let me know how it's looking. I'm kind of pulling it up here on my phone so I can get a better idea of what it looks like from the mobile side of things. But it's pretty cool so far. How long have I been on here? 11 minutes and 40 seconds. So far, it looks good. One thing I did notice, which is similar to StreamYard, is it's 720p. This is the free version. I'm not paying for nothing until I make sure I like it. So this is the free version. Obviously, you can see the Restream logo at the top. And I wanted to see what it's all about. What are the bells and whistles? And it looks pretty cool from this end. It looks really cool. They have different backgrounds that you can choose. This is their background you see moving in the back. This is from Restream. When you're on the free program, you're not obviously able to upload anything. So none of my custom stuff that I've designed is on here. I'm just clicking through. And I wanted to see what would happen if I just hit the go live button. I thought it would give me the chance to function kind of like the other one when you hit go live and give you a chance to punch in all your information, your title, your description, all that stuff. But it didn't. It just said poop. And I was like, oh, I'm live. Hey, y'all. So I have to, I think I figured out now how I'm supposed to actually do that part. But that kind of goes with the flow. Hey, Growing with Hudson, welcome in, welcome in. But so far, it's looks pretty good at 720. With OBS, you can set it to 1080, but OBS is resource intensive, and I knew that. I was hoping, because I haven't had any issues using it in the recent past prior to all these updates it went through. It never failed, but this recent update, yeah, it, as y'all saw yesterday, it was just like, I'm out of here. It just, my computer was like, I don't think so. So I don't know what that's about, but I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. So I'm trying Restream right now. And if all goes well, this may be my next platform. And so right now I'm down to Restream, StreamYard, and there is a couple of more, but I'm not really looking at them too seriously right now. If I can get this one to work, it'll be great. It's pretty much just like StreamYard, if you ask me, with a couple of different things here and there. It is a little bit cheaper. It is cheaper than StreamYard. From the free tier to the next tier up, I think is, if you pay monthly, it's $19 a month. They both, StreamYard and Restream, 720. To get the 1080p, you got to go up to like the $49 plan, or I think, is it Restream? I think it's $39. Maybe. Let me see. Yeah, Restream. They call it professional. It's there. It's a $39 a month plan if you pay them monthly. Then it kind of goes up from there. Whereas StreamYard is what, 20 is free, then it's $25, and then it's the $49. So if you're looking at pricing, you can look at it that way. But even when you pay at the $16 or $19 level. I think if you pay yearly, I think it's $16. But if you pay monthly, it's $19. So you got $19 versus $25, with StreamYard. So there you go with those two. From the free plan up to the next plan of the next tier. So I did notice that. But so far it looks pretty good. Of course, with EvMux, you go from the free plan, and even on the free plan, it's 1080p. And I would have stayed with EvMux had that whole credit card thing wouldn't have scared the bejesus out of me. And I was like, yeah, I don't know what that's about. So nope, I'm out. Peace out. So do your due diligence when it comes to your live streaming platform of choice. They all have bells and whistles. They all have their own shortcomings. Just do what's best for you. And I would really love to hear you all's take on your thoughts on your live stream platform. Now, I know Big Rooster's in here, and he and I at first both enjoyed what used to be called Melon, but now it's called Talk Studio. And we both enjoyed that. But when that thing started to go haywire, pretty much around the time they got bought out, yeah, by Streamlabs. Yeah, I tried that yesterday. My second video when I came back after my first live yesterday and went haywire, and I came back live, I used Melon. I just said, you know what? I don't have time to set up anything else. I went to StreamYard, but you have to go do the whole code thing. And I was like, let me just go to Melon. And I was able to actually get it back into Melon quicker. And I just said, let me just do a live and just say, my apologies and just let everybody know all is well. That was Melon. And even looking at the footage from yesterday to today, the lighting is better on here than it was on Melon. And maybe because I just kind of just picked up and ran with it. But I just turned on the camera. And I think, and Big Rooster, you can help me out if you're still in here. I think Melon, well, I had the lifetime plan with, not Melon, but Talk Studio. I have the lifetime plan with them, which is why every now and then I'll like, I could just go back here. I'm already paying for that. I've already paid for it. I don't pay for it monthly. I already paid for it, which is why it sucks that I'm having to look at other programs because that one is so jacked up. So, but Big Rooster is the only person I know that's still using it. Even when I went into their Facebook group today to see if there was any latest updates, questions, people are pretty much not even asking them anything over there anymore. It's like ghost town over there now. So, which lets me know very, very few people are even using it anymore. So, I don't know what that's about, but that's what I can see so far. And Grow with Hudson, I hope I spoke to you. Hey. So that's kind of where I am with that. I'm not laughing at you, but hey, you are dedicated to that thing. You are dedicated to Talk Studio. You're there with them. I'm more of a, if I don't like what I see, about. So especially if I'm paying for it. Look, coins are hard to come by sometimes. So I'm like, let me invest what's giving me a return on my investment. And once you start acting crazy, like OBS did me yesterday, and that's what made me leave Talk Studio. When I was live, it got stuck. It just started doing crazy stuff. And I was like, lifetime deal or not, I'm out of here. So that's kind of how it is for me. So yeah, some of these things like OBS can be resource intensive on your computer. It can be hard. And the more stuff you add to it, it just makes it even harder, which I learned the hard way yesterday. So if you want something easy, try Streamyard, Restream, EvMux even, if you like to tinker. And that's what attracted me over there to EvMux, because it gave me an opportunity to do a lot of different things that Restream or StreamYard doesn't give you the ability to do. So I'm kind of excited to come over here, build out my scenes and different things here at Restream just to see what it's able to do. Hey, pretty girl, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Okay, Big Rooster says, Well, you see how EvMux did me and Salon Diva. Like, yeah, exactly. Exactly. They all have Big Rooster, their hiccups. Every one of them has their hiccups. Some worse than others. Because I have seen certain people use OBS, stuff looks great. And you're like, man, I try to use the same program. My stuff just goes upside down and sideways. Even with what's that? Oh goodness. Ecamm. Even with Ecamm, and y'all know that Ecamm, if you don't, I'll tell you now. Ecamm is Mac based or Apple based. If you have an Apple product, you'd be crazy to me, in my opinion, not to use Ecamm Live. Ecamm Live be slamming, if you ask me. It is, I love that program. I love the way it looks. Everybody I know that uses it looks absolutely like stellar. But I've seen people that use it still have issues with that. With that great looking program, they even have issues over at Ecamm. And one person in our community that we all know and love, Tori, with Tori's Brain, he uses Ecamm for his live streams. And you see how the awesome things he's able to do with that program. So everybody has a hiccup, every now and then. Every live streaming platform has their own hiccup. So if anybody wants to come and share their experience, hey, late night crafting with Stacy, how you doing? How you doing? I got a few minutes before I got to get down from up here. Like I said, this is just a pop up. This is just me popping up, and I didn't realize this thing would go live immediately when I clicked that button. I was not prepared. But hey, Rachel, welcome in, Homesteader Rachel. Good evening. She says good evening. It's not evening yet, is it? Well, not where I am. It's still afternoon. Well, this is Frugal Mama. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're just sitting here talking about live streaming platforms and trying to get everybody's opinion and idea as to how they feel about the live streaming platform that they use. Because based on my experience, every single one of them has their hiccups. Some of them are stronger in certain areas and weaker in others, and then vice versa with other platforms. Some of them, it's all about price. If they give you a good deal, hey, go for it. If it works for you, go for it. If what you're using now works for you, stick to what you know. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what I say. Now, let me figure out how do you. I didn't move my phone out of the way. Now, oh, it's down here. Okay. Okay. So you go here. Let's see if this works. Because, like I said, I haven't used this platform in a very long time. So if anybody wants to come up and say hello, there's the link. And oh, they have a thing on here. It says guests can add channels to this stream. So I wonder if that's just like Streamyard, where you can go live from your channel. Your guests can go live. I wonder if that's what that is. I'm gonna turn it on and see. Oh, you got to be a part of their paid plan. Never mind. Duh, because you got to be a part of the paid plan with StreamYard to be able to do it too. And since this is still free, hey, Blue Lotus, welcome in, welcome in. So I wonder. So that's interesting. So on here, it looks like if you have guests, your guests would be able to stream out to their channels too. But I wouldn't be able to test that because I'm still on the free version. So interesting to see. So how do I, if I go on my phone, pin it up there. All right. So yeah, I wonder if, where would I see? Oh, over here. Got it. Okay. Interesting. Learn something new. Okay, so I'm just testing this out. I haven't been on Restream in a very long time, so I wanted to see how all this stuff works over here, guys. So you guys are actually a part of I guess you can say my live test. So they have different things you can do, different designs. You can add your logo, overlay, change your colors. You can change your theme. Like if I want to change my name there, there's different ways you can do it. Okay. So I wonder how I would add, let's see. Okay, so I can move my screen different ways. It's just me up here, so it's not gonna move it so many ways. As you can see, you got the ticker at the bottom. You can customize that. You can add overlays. Video, different video clips. So if you're thinking about like before you do your show and you wanted to do a countdown timer, they have that on here. You can even upload your own, which is great. Different backgrounds. Like if I wanted to change the background to something else, can you do it on the fly? Let's see. Yep, you can change it on the fly. Interesting. They got a bunch of different ones in here to choose from. You can even upload your own background. So different graphics they have. Okay, that's the ticker. You can change the lower third. Okay. Like that. Change the lower third. You can. Oh, now this is cool. This is cool. If you have a QR code and an image, I'm going to show what they have in here that's free. This is not mine, so don't scan this because this had nothing to do with me. This is just something that's in the system. But if you have your own QR code and you wanted to put an image with it, you can do something like this. Now, this is theirs. It's not mine. Don't y'all scan it. It has nothing to do with me. All right. So if you have, like, you can do this, something like this, and you can upload your own. So let's say you're trying to sell a product. You put it on a QR code like this, boom, right there on during your live. That is wild. Okay. But that's not all. You can also, let's say you have your own Amazon store. All right. And you trying to sell a product because you may get your commission from it. They even have where you can do live sales on here. I'll show you a demo they have on here. Right there. So if you have a product you're trying to sell, you can sell it like right here, right on your screen. That's cool. I think that's cool. What else do I see? They got their own music. They have background music. You can play. Let's see. Let's play something. Probably can't hear. All right, so let me stop that. So, what else they have? Can you upload your own? I don't see a place to upload your own music now. I don't like that. That's one thing I don't like. I want to be able to upload my own music. Let's see what else they have. They have a notes feature in here. So let's say you're doing your show and there's some announcements or some key points you want to make sure you tell your audience. They have an actual notepad in here where you can, prior to going live doing your show, you could actually type it out. You could actually type out your notes so you don't forget to tell your audience key points or key things. That's cool. I bet you could probably even use this as a, what do you call that thing? Oh, come on, brain. What do you call it when, what in the world was that? When you're trying to, oh, y'all help me out. Oh goodness. I noticed a change in the size. Yeah, you can change the different sizes of your screen. Yeah. Oh my goodness. What's that thing the teleprompter? Come on, brain. Teleprompter. You could probably use the notes section here as a teleprompter to kind of give yourself some, leeway as you're going through your show. If you want to type out your show and just read what you typed out, that's in here. You can use that notes section to do that. Thank you. Yes, teleprompter. So yeah, and plus they got the chat, which is how I'm seeing you all got the chat in here. And you can hide the chat if you don't want to see the chat, or you can put the chat up. I don't know why you want to hide your chat, but it's there. So that is pretty cool. And you won't let me use my cam. Is that something you have to turn on? Hold on, let me see. Oh, so that's how I would bring you up. Can you hear me? I don't hear you. I don't hear or see you. I don't hear or say something. I wonder. Yeah, I still don't hear you. Do y'all hear Big Rooster? Check my phone. Yeah, we don't hear you. Mm-mm. I don't hear you at all. Let me see. Is something I need to click on? Nope. I can't hear him either, Anthony. I don't hear anything. We see a black box on the screen with a B in it and your name. What's going on with your equipment over there, man? Guess can add channel. Oh, okay. So yeah, I don't see you. Go out and come back. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see it. Make sure it's him. Exactly. Right? Exactly. I always do that, but I didn't realize that's what that button does. Immediately puts you on the screen. Wow. That's crazy. I was clicking stuff to see what it was and put him on the screen. So be careful with that. Be careful with that. Let's say, sorry, Zoom call. What are you talking about today? Hey, Taryn. I am talking about live streaming platforms. There are so many, several different ones. And I'm just kind of sharing with everyone from my perspective about the live streaming platforms, which ones are working well, which ones I've had issues with, and kind of explaining what happened yesterday during my live stream. And it could happen to anybody because if you're looking for a live streaming platform and you see a majority of people using it, you may hop over and try to use it and then have issues and wondering why you're having issues. One thing I've learned, because I've had different computers over the years, is that your equipment matters, and what may work for one content creator may not necessarily work for you, or vice versa. You may get on a platform, it works great for you, no issues, no hiccups during your live, nothing, perfect. You may watch another content creator and it may not be the same story. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out which platform is going to give me the more bang for my buck, and never be so tunnel vision or dedicated to any one platform, because I don't know if you guys know this, but I know a lot of y'all use Streamyard. Streamyard was recently bought out. Nobody knows what these new owners are going to do with that platform. So it would behoove you to have a backup in case things change. Hopefully they change for the better and not the worse. But all I can tell you from my experience is every single platform that I have been a part of that was bought out by another company, it did not work as well under that new company. That's all I can say. I'm praying, because StreamYard has a lot of people using it, that this will not be the case, that everything is better over there and goes well. But just in case it doesn't, you may want to take time and learn another program just in case, so it doesn't really disrupt your show or whatever it is you're doing on your channel and with your content. You have a backup plan. That's all I'm saying. What they say, never put all your eggs in one basket. Hey, Miss Shirley, welcome in, welcome in. So yeah, never put all your eggs in one basket. Thank you, G Hood. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I've learned throughout the years, just keep learning all the new platforms, keep learning and seeing what's out there, because things change every single day, every moment of every day. And you don't want to build your house in a place that's already shaky. And so that's why I want to make sure I mention to you all that StreamYard has been bought out. And if you're having issues, maybe getting help may or may not be an issue. So be aware of that. You can go to their channel, and I hope Dolores, I haven't seen Dolores in here. I know she knows a lot because she follows a lot of StreamYard news and different things over there, because that's what she uses a lot of to do the shows that she does. And so I know she probably know a lot more about what's going on than I do. But what I've been hearing is there's a lot of tongue in cheek from people that have watched and listened to the new owners of StreamYard. They're kind of like, and they are owned now by a company called Bending Spoons. So you can do your own research on that company, see what other products they have acquired, and make your own decision from there. All right. But I would encourage everyone to have more than one live streaming platform that you know about and how to use. Just my opinion. Do what you're going to do. But if things go wrong, you need to have something as a backup. See, Miss Shirley says, this is going to make me widen out. Yeah. And that's why yesterday, when OBS went down and things got a little crazy, I was like, okay, what's your backup? Okay, boom, go to Melon or it's called Talk Studio now. Go see if you can just go live from there. It's not gonna be perfect, but at least you know you still have access to that. Go live, just let your audience know. Things gonna look crazy, but it's all good. It happens. And I thought OBS for me has always been my backup, but these latest updates to it and probably my own tinkering did not help my case yesterday at all. So yeah, but I always had a backup. And so even if something would have happened with Talk Studio, I would have just hopped over to Streamyard, have an account there. I just hopped over to Streamyard. All I needed was a few minutes, right? And now I'm hopping over here to Restream. This is another platform that in the past I have used, but they have made different upgrades to it. It looks great. Looks absolutely great. A lot better than it used to, because boy, this used to be a mess before. But they have really been working hard to fix this platform, and it shows. Oh, Restream ain't man, you tried EvMux and Restream, and neither one of them will let you up. I think Talk Studio got you in a chokehold right now. They're like, you're not going nowhere. You all we got left is circle when you try to go and visit other platforms. They're like this. We're gonna shut down all your equipment. They're not letting you go anywhere, Big Rooster. You're the only one left. I think that's what that is. Oh, my eyes look so tired, y'all, from all the crying and everything I've been doing. Oh, so forgive my eyes. Lord, maybe I should put my glasses on. My eyes are so tired. Oh my goodness. Um, but yeah, I think that's what that is. Yeah, Restream. So far, I put the link at the top. So if anybody wants to click and see how this works, because I'm still testing it out. I haven't been over here in years. So I'm clicking stuff and trying to figure out. And this is a new layout that they just initiated just a few weeks ago that I'm trying now. They have two layouts, and I decided to try the new one. So it's got some pretty cool stuff over here that they put over here. So this is pretty cool. You're right. I believe so. I think so, Big Rooster. I think they have put a tag on your computer and said, I wonder where you think you're going. Because there's two other platforms that you have tried to get on, and your camera did not work. So I'm a little worried. What's going on over there? What's going on over there? So maybe it's time for you to upgrade your camera. Maybe, matter of fact, go reach back out to Unbiased and see if you can get that computer back. I think you might need you might need it. Like you having some trouble over there, bro. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of click around in here. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all. Thank you to all the members that may be coming in. Thank y'all for being here. I announced yesterday my membership has been active for 1 whole year, and I am so grateful to God to be able to provide the content for my members that I'm able to do and meet with them when we get together. It has been an enjoyable journey. And I look forward to what's going to be happening in the future with the membership. I've expanded it from just 2 levels to 3. And every level is something different. My top level, of course, right now is my top level. And if we go higher, it'll be up to God. But that level is what I call my how level. People are always asking me, how do you do this? How do you do that? I'm like, you know what? I need to open up a level in membership so I can show you the how. The artisan level, which is level 2, is the what and why level. That is the level when we go over, okay, what is a trademark? Why do you need a trademark? What is an LLC? Why do you need it? But if you want to know the how of a trademark, like how do you file a trademark and how do you start your LLC? That's that upper level. That's the upper level. That's my how. Those are for my executor. Those are for let's go. I'm ready to go. Let's do this 10. I'm an executor. I don't need to be, I don't need to know the why. I already know the why. I don't need to know, the what. I already know the what. I'm ready to execute. I'm ready to start my stuff. Let's go. That's what that level is for, because they get more of my time. We do this one-on-one in a deeper level. So if you're an executor, that's the level you need to be looking at, because we go through the how. I have my virtual office set up for them, and we say, hey, let's do it. Let me show you the how. Okay. We don't go over the what, we don't go over the why. That's level 2. That's where your education is. The level 3, we do the thing. We executing over there. And so that's what. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jihad. Thank you. How are you doing? How are you feeling? How is healing going for you? Let us know. Please keep us in the loop with that. But yeah, I had to expand it because, like I shared with my members and I'll share with you all, I recently went through an analysis of my content, analysis of my business. And after the analysis was done, some key things that I didn't even see that I needed to do had to be done. And so a couple of the things I'll let you guys in on is my website needed to change. And at first I drug my feet on it. And I was like, oh, my website looks great. What you talking about? But ironically, how God works. The same week that my analysis was going on, my actual website host decided to do this crazy price increase. And at first I was like, it's not that bad. A few dollars here. I like it so far. I'll just keep it. But after doing my research, I realized, girl, you overpaying. You are really overpaying. You need to really take a look at this. And part of my analysis, she looked at it and she was like, girl, we can do better than this. So I end up having to change hosts, shut that website down, change hosts. And it's funny how big businesses get mad at you for doing what you feel is best for you. And so when I shut my website down, they got attitude. They're trying to charge me again. No, we're not doing that. So I had to dispute them. And so they sent me this little nasty little email. I was like, you can say what you want. I'm taking my business now definitely somewhere else. Okay, so it's just amazing how God works. When you don't want to move, he'll move you, because he'll know, okay, I'm gonna let her see this from this other side, and she gonna move. And he right, I move. So if you go to theeducatenatural.com, it is not up. I'm still rebuilding it on another platform. Just crazy. It's been a crazy month. August has been something else, let me tell you. So that's something else that has changed, as well as me expanding my membership to another level. Hey, the everyday life of an OCDS chick. Welcome in. Nikki's in the house. So, yes. What you say, Jihad? She says, I'm well, God. Just thanking God all the way. Yes, full recovery. That is definitely what we believe in God for. Absolutely. Full recovery. Yes, Nikki. He was like, move, girl. Get up, girl. It is time to go. So that's why I'm glad that God allowed me to come today to tell you all, never get so complacent on any platform, any live streaming platform, any social media platform, any website host, or whatever it is that you're doing in your business. Never become so complacent that you lose sight as to what's really going on, as to what's best for you at this season of your life and journey in your business, or in, whatever it is that you're doing. Never get so complacent. Don't be afraid to move, Big Rooster. Don't be afraid to say, hey, there is something better. We can do better for this. God wants better for you. Don't block your own blessing. Don't do it because you're complacent. Yes, he does. God loves us so much. Absolutely, Nikki, he does. Yes, he does. And so I didn't come to hold you. I think, let me see what time it is. Yes, I believe Auntie Ellen she's on now. So everyone head over to Gardening, Quilt, and Art Show, also known as G Quad, also known as Miss Ellen or Auntie Ellen. Please head over to her channel. Show her some love and support. This was just a pop-up, me just testing out this other live streaming platform. So if you're looking for, hey, growing out the box, welcome in, welcome in. If you're looking for another live streaming platform, you may want to take a look at this. It has really changed a lot. back in the day, but 3-4 years ago when I was using this, when I tried it, my computer was over here singing louder than loud, okay? Because I don't know what was going on with it. I just could never get this to work right, but they've done a lot of work. It looks really great. And according to you all, from your end, it looks great. I sound great. Everything looks great. Hey, Psalm 146, welcome in. So I'm just doing a test here to catch you all up. Those of you that's just now coming in, the reason why you see me using Restream and not my previous live streaming platform, which was EvMux, is because some sort of way there was an issue in my EvMux account where someone else's credit card is in that account. And I received an email from them saying that they weren't able to process my payment. And when I went into my back office, it's another credit card. It's not mine. I don't know whose card it is. Okay. And my card was sitting there too. And hey, gardening is great. Hey, Tampa Creek Homestead and more. Thank you for being here. And I don't know whose stuff that was, but it wasn't mine. It made me a little nervous. And so I pulled my credit card from down there because for some reason they weren't charging my card. They was charging this other card. I don't know who card that was, but I was getting charged every month. So it's weird. I don't get it. So it made me a little nervous. I shut everything down over there. And now I'm testing out other live streaming platforms to see what's the next best thing. So that's why, I'm no longer over at EvMux. And that's why it was a little weird for me. So, with so many scams and different things going on, you just have to be careful. And so that's where I am. I'm testing out Restream. Yesterday, I tested out OBS and that thing went bonkers, as you could see in my live. At the end, it just, whoop, everything just stopped. It was weird. So now we're testing this. And so far, so good. We're still live. I've been on here 46 minutes and counting. And so far, so good. So we'll keep testing this out. This is in 720p. All right. Restream, just like Streamyard, until you get to like the $50 plan and up, you stream in 720p versus 1080p. That's one thing I did love about EvMux. Even on the free plan, they only offered 1080p and up. Okay, so take that for whatever you want to take it for. Restream is a few dollars cheaper than Streamyard. So you can compare the two if you're thinking about having another backup to whatever it is you're currently using for your live streams. You may want to take a look at both of these. This is 720p. This is the free version. I just opened this today, maybe a couple of hours before I hit live, just to see what it would do and what it would look like on the free plan. But so far, so good. So you may want to have this as a backup, just as a precaution. StreamYard has been bought out, like I mentioned before. You don't know what's going to happen in the future with that, but you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. You always want to have a backup live streaming platform if possible. Hey, Dolores. Hey, there you are. I was talking about you earlier. And so I wanted to let everybody know I did not plan on going live. I was just clicking stuff and I wanted to see what would happen if I just clicked the go live. Would it give me a chance to name this and all kind of stuff? And it just went live and I was like, oh, hey y'all. So that's why I'm live today. But let's head over and support G Quad, Miss Ellen. Everybody head over to her channel. I'll see you guys over there until the next time, which probably be next week in case God says something else. Next Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern. That's when my next live is going to be scheduled, if everything goes well with all these tests I'm doing. Until the next time God allows us to meet, and I'll see you in the chat. You be blessed. Continue to be a blessing to others. Continue to pray for one another. Continue to keep my family and I in prayers. We are going through some turbulent times right now. A lot of health issues going on. But continue to keep us in prayer. Continue to keep each other in prayer, because you just never know what another person is going through. God bless you all. And I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Now let me figure out how to get up out of here. Okay. Y'all be